What's up, guys? This is Kephas.
If I were to sum up the conversation that we've been having for the past few weeks, it would be, why do we play the games that we play? In the context of this channel, the game in question is usually World of Warcraft. And recently, I was watching a video from Asmongold where he was discussing why he no longer plays World of Warcraft. I felt like he was being very reasonable, but there was a part of the conversation that really stood out to me.
What if you weren't a big streamer? Would you say you regretted it? No, because I had fun doing it. Why would I regret something that I enjoyed?
Now, I thought that answer he gave was great. It was the best answer that he could possibly give in my book. But it was the question that I've been sitting with. This idea of regret about the time you've spent playing the game. Because I think that there are a lot of people who still log into this game, not because they're enjoying it, but because they don't know how to stop. And they're afraid of what it means if they do. WoW's been around for 20 years. Whole chapters of our lives are written in this game. Friends, guilds, late night, victories. The history runs deep. And that can make it hard to ask a simple question. Am I still having fun? Because if the answer is no, then what? Does it mean all that time didn't count? All those years for nothing? If it's not productive, am I wasting my time? I believe that there are some people who have those fears, and it keeps them logging in long after the joy is gone. It's easy to get stuck chasing the same carrot because stopping feels like admitting defeat. But here's what I think about the years I've spent playing the game. All those years already mattered. They mattered in the moment. That's where the meaning lives, not in what I earned at the end, but in the fun I had while I was playing. If you're having fun, it's never a waste, even if you never log in again. But if you're not, if every session feels like another chore on the list, then holding on just so it feels like it counts is when it really does start to feel like work. The harsh truth for some people is that there's no prize waiting at the end of all this. There never was. There's never going to be a moment that's suddenly going to make all the time you spent playing WoW mean anything more than it already does. And that's okay, because despite the fact that there's streaming and esports and content creation and other ways that you can make money from all this, that's just not what games are for. WoW will never give your life meaning. It's not supposed to. The only meaning it can give you is the joy you find while you're playing, and in the freedom to walk away when you need to. That's what a healthy relationship with the game looks like, because sometimes stepping back opens the door for you to enjoy the game again later, and other times it opens the door for you to enjoy something else. I started playing WoW at the very beginning of the Burning Crusade, and I played every single expansion after. But during Shadowlands, my enjoyment with the game was at an all-time low, so I unsubbed for the first time ever, and I didn't look back. And I did what a lot of people did during that time. I switched over to Final Fantasy XIV, and guess what? I love that game, just as much as I love WoW. Eventually, I took a break from Final Fantasy and tried out WoW again, and I started having a lot of fun. Though I'm sure there will come a day when I step away again, maybe for the last time. But the world will keep spinning and life goes on. What playing games has taught me, especially WoW, is to play because it matters now. To let this game, or any game, be fun today, without worrying about whether it will all add up to something tomorrow. Life isn't a checklist, it isn't a grind, and neither is this game. Okay, it's definitely a grind, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you're feeling stuck or maybe burnt out, take a moment and ask, am I actually having fun? And if the answer is yes, that's awesome. Keep going and enjoy it. But if the answer is no, maybe it's time to slow down, try something new, or let yourself wander away. Video games aren't a waste of time because fun is never a waste of time. The only way to lose is to forget why you started playing in the first place. Because that's when you start wasting your time. And I genuinely worry that there are a decent number of players that have been living in that place for years. So please, don't waste your life playing a game that you hate. Find something that brings you joy, because I promise it's out there. You just have to have the courage to let go.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. And if you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook, and if you'd like, you can support my work on Patreon. Links to all that stuff can be found in the description below. This is Kephas. Until next time.